The funny thing was like people, so the initial stories that were in the search warrant, um they're people think they're from our church congregation. They're not. They use that as a cover to like keep the people anonymous. And I'll eventually like talk about who all of it was. But what they did was they had no idea about drugs at all. None of them did. But they saw us hanging around with Aaron and April, and they got like, they didn't like the idea that there was a relationship going on. They didn't know anything about it, but they're like, oh, this is inappropriate. And so then they went and they took real events that happened and then stretched the stories out and added stuff. But you could tell like they're all nerds because they're like, oh yeah, he was doing something and then got lethargic. I'm like, that's not cocaine at all. Like, you don't know. I live my life lethargic.
Nick's
I'm
like
barely
church
conscious.
goers. They're a bunch of squares.
No, not the church. That's the thing. Many of the people who reported us, many of them, there's like 4. They weren't from our church at all. But they said that they were church congregants to obscure their identities, but their identities are revealed in all the recorded interviews. So like, I know who it was. I know who said everything. And it's all interesting because the way it gets presented to the public is different than what happened. And so for a while, like it was really hard to go into that church because we thought everybody there was judging us. Everybody there was super nice. It's like,
it was all a ruse.
It was
all
just
a ruse.
A small group of people from our personal lives who didn't approve of something they weren't even sure was going on. They're like, we have to get the children out. But they had no idea about the drugs. That was all a surprise. It was like, wait, so what'd you report us for? You reported us for sinning? Like, I'm doing that right now.